course. Ruth, what were you like in your school days?
It's all right.
What?
Got by.
Got by?
I didn't love school. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it, and I don't want to go back, really.
You don't want to go back?
I don't want to go back,
Well,
no.
Anyway, Mark Harrison, Imogen Harding did that. They took part in a TV show on Channel 4 that put them right back in class.
Are you feeling better?
Oh, she is. I don't want you all to be thinking, oh, has she been spending extra time on herself trying to get ready? I generally did oversleep.
Imogen, you're 55 minutes late for school.
Sports days, you know, is a concern.
OK, off we go.
I feel I can walk into the ring.
6M has been divided into 4 houses. And each of them will compete in the same team as their children.
Oh, Mark and Imogen are here now, along with Miss, or Mrs Mead, should I say. Sit up straight, everybody. Good morning to all of you and the children. Fascinating show, a great experiment. What did you think, Catherine, when you heard that this is what Channel 4 wanted to do, bring the parents into your classroom?
I thought it was really exciting. Obviously, it's something that's not been done before, and we were really, really excited to get involved. There was a little bit of apprehension because we didn't know how it was going to pan out, what was going to happen.
First thing, could I say, is it's Miss Mead to you.
It's Mrs Mead, actually.
Okay.
Right,
well,
yes.
OK. Well, she's just far too young to be a Mrs, but there we go.
Thank you.
Do the kids call you by your first name nowadays?
No, it's Mrs Mead for the class.
Good. I can't stand schools when they let the kids call the teachers by...
So, Mark.
Yes.
Watched you with interest last night. You didn't seem too keen to start with, but then you ended up seeming to really enjoy the experience and got a lot out of it. Why did you agree to do it in the first place?
Robert was going into year 6, and I just wanted to understand what was he going to be letting himself in for? What was the curriculum, ahead for him? And he's finally at primary school, and you ask your children what have they done at school, and we've done nothing.
Yes, that's always the classic answer. Isn't it? What did you say?
Rob,
nothing.
is that what you say? What did you do at school yesterday? Do you remember? Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. OK.
So you wanted to know what their day would be like, what his day would be like?
Yeah, just wanted an overview of what he's going to do and what he's going to be letting himself for. If he's last year and he's sat year.
Yeah.
Pressure's what he's going to be under and the expectations what he's got to deliver.
What were you like at school and how different did you find it? And what opened your eyes?
My experience of primary school was totally different. Being of the sturdy build, you were never picked for a football team. I mean, I was only picked for a football team because my dad had a van.
Yeah.
He could get us about, and it's just sports day was the biggest one. It was maths, English, RE, maths, English, PE, and you just think to yourself, it just brought back them bad memories.
Bad memories.
But you pushed through, and I loved watching you because you said, look, how can I expect the boys to do this if I'm not going to have a go myself?
That's true.
And you did have a go. How do you think you did, Robert? Were you proud of your dad?
He did actually do pretty well.
He did, didn't he?
He did. I think this whole idea could catch on. Don't do yourself down at all, because when you look at old school pictures here you're going to see... This is Ruth.
You've got a picture of me.
Look at that.
I look so miserable, don't I?
Scary. Now, there's me, angelic.
You haven't even got a uniform on.
Yeah, but our school, we didn't have a uniform.
Didn't you?
Well, the primary school didn't. Primary school.
Right, so Imogen, let's come over to you. You've got your lovely daughter Lamara there, who's... You're 7, aren't you, Lamara?
I'm 8.
Oh, you're 8 now. What did you think when you heard Mum was going to be coming into your school?
I was like mind blown. I was like, literally, I didn't know what to say. It was really weird.
Were you embarrassed?
Kind of, because my mum always embarrasses me.
Yeah, and parents do that.
I don't think that's true.
How did you find the whole experience, Imogen? Were you nervous? What did you learn? Were you glad you'd done it?
I don't think I was nervous at the beginning. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun and it'd be experience to see how Lamara is at school. But then once I'd put myself into the classroom, saw the maths, saw the English, realised I'm rubbish at all of it, I did start to question why I put myself there, but I did have an amazing time.
Well, Mrs Mead, you've never left school.
No.
No, right. So you've been there all your life.
Yeah.
Really. Do you think this is a a sort of good idea? Do you think in real life there's something that could catch on about this so that would be beneficial?
Absolutely. I think for a parent to go and spend a day in school and see school through their child's eyes, so actually sit with them and experience it, I think that would be a really great experience for any parent.
Were you surprised at how they behaved, how they changed during the whole experience?
They did. They really morphed into a real class. They bonded, they formed friendship groups, they supported each other, they laughed at each other. It was like a real class.
I think I had a real feeling of that, actually, Mark, because you talked about friendship a lot, didn't you? And saying it was amazing how quickly you kind of got little groups or certain people that you really bonded with. And that's all part of school as well, isn't it? For your boys, for your daughter. It's not just about maths and English. And
it is. I mean, it picks up on, you know, you're one of these people who if anybody's struggling, you've got to help them. Yeah. You know, say you're programmed, help them, and you know, because one day you'll be struggling, they'll be able to help you. You know, it's just a bit of payback.
So, Robert, Dad will be able to help you with your homework now, then, hey?
Very good. And Rob, thank you very much indeed for coming in as well. Good seeing you.
See your little brother.
And his little brother there. And Imogen, thank you very much indeed. And Lamara.
Yeah, it's called The Class of Mum and Dad. It started last night on Channel 4. It'll be on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. It's a really good watch and continued success at school for you two.
Not been late.
Yes. Belle.
You'd have been the sort of scary teacher that no one would want to...
I'd have had the raised eyebrow.
Yes, you wouldn't want
Just
that.
look